So the Morrill Act came, and what they decided to do, they came and they wanted to focus on universities to teach agriculture, mechanical arts, and what they call military sciences. See, this was going on during the Civil War, and with it going on during the Civil War, all of your military colleges was in the South. So what they wanted to do was teach, okay, if we want to develop a military, how do we teach military sciences to some of the cats in the North? So when the Morrill Act was passed, they decided, okay, we got 10.7 acres, 10.7 million acres of land that we didn't just stole from these Indians. See, that's the downside of it. 10.7 million acres that we didn't just snatch from these Indians, we didn't took their stuff. Let's figure out how to use it.
We stole it.
We stole it. Disease and force is how we got them up out of there. We got some of them involved in some treaties and reneged on those, took the land, and now we got this land. So what they decided to do is, okay, we're gonna take this land and we're gonna give it to states that were in the Union in order to try to, you gotta establish a university, somewhere that the people can go and get educated. These became your land grant institutions. So your land grant institutions was the institutions that was set up as a result of the 1862 Morrill Act, which was the Land Grant Act. You get some of that property, you set up a university. If you had any that was left over, any land that was left over, you sold that cheap in order to be able to get people to migrate out. Because remember, we had just bought all that territory to the left of the Union with the Louisiana Purchase. So all of them states going west, now you need to populate those cities. So they set up universities, and then they sold the land cheap in order to be able to get people to come and migrate to those cities.
So you telling me we got a state-run matching one-to-one system?
State-run matching system. If you're working, we're in the state of Ohio. If you have a job in the state of Ohio, you're paying taxes. And if you're paying federal taxes, and then some of your money that you're paying in the federal taxes is going to the state of Ohio to help pay for land grant institutions in the state of Ohio. Let's say Ohio State. Ohio State is a land grant institution in the state of Ohio. If you're paying city taxes, the city or state taxes, the state is sending money also to Ohio State. So whether you have children or have ever been on the campus of Ohio State University or whatever, you're paying for the funding and the functioning of Ohio State University. As a land grant institution. So, and there's plenty of them across the country. You'll be surprised. It's easily over 50. But close to some of them getting all the way up into, you can count as much as 100 land grant institutions in the United States. MIT, schools that you wouldn't even think
about.
MIT, Penn State, Ohio State, Auburn University down in Auburn, Alabama, University of Arkansas, University of Tennessee, University of Florida.
Large universities.
Super
Power
large,
5.
Clemson.
PWI.
Like I said, Penn State, Cornell University, University of California, Berkeley. All of these universities are land grant universities.